Let's get it. Just gave Juddy a ticket to the Running Red show.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on another team from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Yeah, man, welcome to the show. Come enjoy the show, D-Lens.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off.
Well, y'all just get your tickets, man. Come watch the show.
It's Hurts. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the BYU Cougars offense takes the field to start this game off. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Cano. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
This motherfucking linebacker.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
Smacking
a lot of times
shit.
we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Bring in the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the
threw it out of
pocket. I'm
bounds.
not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Makes the catch. It's Peppers. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So UNLV's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being
get open. I'll throw that big.
These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped.
Bruh, first time.
Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it over.
Stop talking shit in the group chat.
Touchdown, Cougar. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look like, man,
bro,
that
threw the
changed
worst
the
ball
game.
possible.
What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
All right, Miles, he's trying to get us a return. What's up?
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
A little too long.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's
a better
1st and
blocker.
10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Pulls it in. It's Miles. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and
the
Joes.
Joes.
When my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Oh, they're after him.
Good ball. Oh, you got to catch that.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
No, you just star receiver.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Take 2.
Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Gotta hold that block.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Cougars backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Cano.
That's a user strip.
He's got the ball.
I gotta get that one. What's this, Sam?
They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. The Cougars come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hurts. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hurts. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him.
I'm going to need you to hold your block, my boy.
Comes from their own 44. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Oh, man, it's wide open.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws for the tight end. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Triple coverage.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Takes it on the return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Covered sack.
Well,
I like
quarterback
it.
went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
At the 35, he's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Trying some of these formations out.
2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
BYU will bring the punt team on the
don't
field.
kick it out of bounds. Keep it in the field of play, my boy. I'll take it. Let's grab that. Let's go grab that. Let's go grab that. We about to get demoted.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Miles. Turning it on.
All right, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. I'm playing the 23rd hour. No, I'm just kidding.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Miles. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense will get first crack at it today. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple
of seconds and 8.
The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Put the ass to the play.
This offense is so good. And they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So BYU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Give me that. Come on, that's a pick.
Lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
After watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Looking downfield on first down. That's cool. It's Cano. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Pressure coming. Right down the middle. This one's complete.
Oh, he fucking dropped that.
For the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the... The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
He dropped the ball.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll bring him to within 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miles. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Why do they catch up every time?
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
And back to the air on second down. Complete to the left. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the...
Intercepted. Big play stopping the drive.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Oh, Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play
Safety's
sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get into the ground? That is a baller.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rebels offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you lets it fly deep downfield.
Who the fuck is this guy, man?
In the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. BYU
no
will
more
bring the punt team on the
interceptions.
field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
That bullying dude on the left side.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fakes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running to the left.
Right there. Lock it up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Late on that.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Running plays.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And this one's not working, he'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense
Fourth
there in
and
coverage. They
13,
took every
bro.
option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it on the option. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too much.
Don't fucking run.
He's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, BYU, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hurts. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Finds his man. It's Peppers. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Let me just drop that
He's
one
there
guy.
to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Here comes the heat.
Good ball.
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Done.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium.
Power football with the run. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone.
Stop.
And he throws another interception. His
Fucking idiot.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Now the play fake. Unleashes one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good...
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. BYU has this offense clicking. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cano. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Great cutback.
And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Floats it out in space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Lets it fly on the move. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Vegas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch.
Oh, that's a
and good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Hand off from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum.
There we go. Past the 50. The 30.
Great play.
Inside the touchdown, Cougar. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. Locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And Let's check in with Kevin.
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash.
I could have went to the crib.
State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Beavs had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got room to work. Gets it past the
one guy, my boy.
Still running. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35.
Hold on to the ball.
Had the completion, just missed it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Once for the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook.
Turnover right here.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Defense is there to
middle
greet him
boom.
again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one. They're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as his defense forces a fourth down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try.
Finally.
And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Wide
receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge
not
with a quick
blocking
touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rebels will try to move the chains on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Miles. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
BYU 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on! And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They had that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Peppers. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. BYU coming to
the down the road, my brother Blue. Great play, Cal. Block scheme.
Motion from the back.
Can't do anything about the one.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is good. Now the down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Miles. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
Lost one deep down the right side. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds a man on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on third down, as they've got a first at the 32.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up second down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Cano. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be
See you down the road, my brother Blue. Great play, Cal. Block scheme. Can't do anything about the throw.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Hauls it in. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Rebels are marching down the field. They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UNLV. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
BYU 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got a man, it's McLeod. Shield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete way down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success. But there's
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes a connection. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. They're going to make it that easy for us.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Peppers. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keeps slinging it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found it.
Fires deep.
Down the road, my brother Blue. Great play call. Block scheme. Can't do anything
This is
about
a
the one.
beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, I guess you probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. They'll go to the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. He'll keep it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situation.
Breaks into the got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment. And
there he goes. He's at the and that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.